If you are looking to generate video from text or images, then you should have a look at VideoCrafter. VideoCrafter introduces two open source diffusion models for video generation. The first model is a text to video model that can generate realistic and cinematic quality videos at 1024 by 576, and also the first open source image to video foundation model that can preserve the style, structure, and content of the reference image. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install this video crafter with both models on your local system. I'll be using Ubuntu Linux on AWS EC2, and I am using one GPU with 16 GB of VRAM. Also, I have 30 plus GB of RAM, so make sure you have a good system to launch and run this model locally because it requires a lot of system resources. Also, I have around 100 gig of disk space. Let me log into my terminal. So this is my terminal. Let me quickly show you my operating system version. It's a fresh install, so nothing is on it. So you can see that I'm using the Jammy distribution from 22.04 version of Ubuntu. Let me clear my screen. The first thing we need to do is to install Conda, and even before that, I'm going to quickly update my system so that it is up to date. Shouldn't take too long because it's a fresh Amazon machine image of Ubuntu, so should be good. That's done. Let's clear the screen. Quickly check if Conda is installed. Conda is not there, so we need to install Conda for this to work. Let's go to temp directory and then download the Conda with wget. Let's wait for it to finish. That's done. Now let's quickly check the checksum of Anaconda so that we are sure that we have downloaded the correct file we have. Now let's launch the Conda installer with bash. Press enter, spacebar, 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 and then type yes. Again press enter. I'm just accepting the default values which are more than enough in most of the cases. Let's wait for it to unpack the payload. Shouldn't take too long. Conda is progressing nicely. And if you don't know what Conda is, Conda in simple words provides you the option to have different Python environments so that every environment will be different. Whatever you do in one environment won't impact the other. You can play around with some stuff and then you can delete it. It keeps the code and your testing clean. And if you have also worked with virtual environments in Python, so virtual environments are just a lightweight version of Conda, you can say. Let's wait for it to finish. Takes and now we just need to type yes because we want to initialize Conda. Okay, so that's done. Now let's source Conda so that it will be in our environment. That is done. Now quickly check the Conda version. Simply type, maybe let me clear my screen to show you. Type Conda info, and this is our Conda which is installed. Cool. Now let's start it with its installation. I'll go back to my GitHub repo and show you um, where you can clone the repo. So go to this GitHub repo and I'll drop the link in video's description. Scroll to the top, click on this green button and grab this URL. Go back to your terminal and then simply type clear the screen git clone and this repo name, and that should get cloned the video crafter one on your local system. That's done. Just quickly check ls-ltr and we have video crafter. Let's clear the screen and we can go into this video crafter. There you go. We have all the required files there. Cool. Let me clear my screen. Now let's create our Conda environment so that we will install everything there. So I'm just saying conda create dash n, the environment name, and I'm using Python 3.8.5. It is trying and collecting all the package metadata. Let's wait for it to finish. Just type yes, and it is going to install whatever is required there. That is the beauty of Conda. Let's wait for it to finish. That's done. Let me clear the screen. Now let's activate the Conda environment. So Conda activates the environment name, and you can see that our new environment is here in the parentheses. Cool. And now let's install all the requirements. Let's quickly check if we are in the right directory and requirements.txt is there. It is there. Let me clear my screen and then simply pip install -r requirements.txt. Let it run. It takes a bit of a time because it downloads a lot of things, torch and whatever is required. So let's wait for it to finish. All the requirements are done, and now let's download the model and put it locally. I'm already in this VideoCrafter directory. Let me show you. So you can see these are all the directories here. Let's first create the directory structure where we will be putting the models. So first to make directory checkpoints. So we have now checkpoint directory. Go into that checkpoints directory. This is where we are going to put in our models. Next, create the base model directory where we'll be putting our base model. So make directory base 1024 v1, and then that's done. Now go cd to that directory. There's nothing in it. Clear it. And now let's download that model. And the model which I'm going to download, let me quickly show you. Let me move to my browser quickly. So this is the model from Hugging Face which I'm going to download here. And I will drop the link to all the links in the video's description. So let's go here and then go to my repo wget, and then this is the link. That's done, which is cool. So installation is finished. Now in order to run it locally, all you need to do is to run the shell command. You can run it in the background as a daemon, or you can put it in the script. And if you want to run the local Gradio demo, which I would suggest, then all you need to do is to simply run this Gradio command python gradio underscore app.py. And before I run it, let me show you that it is um, already there, the gradio underscore app, as you can see on your screen. And now let's run it to see. Sorry, it will be python underscore. Let me clear it and type it again. It will be python and gradio app. So let's wait for it to finish. Okay, so it is giving me an error. It is looking for one of the file. Okay, for this error, you need to install few of the prerequisites. So let's do sudo and apt-get install ffmpeg this and this. Let's install it. Let's wait for it to finish. Those prerequisites are done. Let's try to run it again. This time it is running. Haven't given me any error. So let's see what happens. I'm also behind firewall, so that might be the issue, but let's see. Okay, so it is running now. As you can see, it is working on the shape, which is cool. And then you can access it on your local port. I'm behind firewall, so I cannot access it, unfortunately. But those are the steps to install and run it. Now, All of these steps are present in this GitHub repo, as you can see. So this is the text to video examples and image to video generation. And then these are the models which I just showed you. And these are the steps which I used. So you can follow the same. And of course, I'll drop the link in video's description. And this one is for text to video model. This is where you need to put, and you can download it from here. And similarly for image to video. And this is how you load your radio demo on your local system, and then you can access it easily. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or any feedback, or if you are stuck anywhere, let me know and I'll try my best to help you out. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.